My first love.
Who was the first Spanish Governor General of the Philippines?
Ha? Pasarado bi tamig discuss ako. Bi. Pasarado bi ka pinto bi. All right, good evening everyone. Good evening. Okay, this is our session 1, no, BTL Ed. Okay na to. Okay. So ayan. Sino-sino po yung nandito na sa ano natin StreamYard? Mamaya po may drills tayo starting 8 AM, no? PM, magpapahinga ako within 30 minutes. And then proceed na naman tayo sa discussion. Okay, so this is our discussion for TLE, TVT Ed, Industrial Arts, New Curriculum. Pakitap po ng mga kaklase ninyo na meron po tayong mga discussion, important discussion dito sa Industrial Arts. Ayan. Okay, so we have 6 participants here. What about the others? Okay, paki-ano na po nito, paki-share na po nitong live discussion natin. Sa mga gusto pong mag-avail ng promo, we have promo po including na yung Prop Ed and Gen Ed. We nasa 500 pesos yung payment po. Good for ano na po yan hanggang September. Including na po dito yung final coaching. Aside of that, yung pre-board at backboard po ninyo. Okay, so mga interesado po, paki-PM na lang po dito sa mismong Facebook page natin. Ready na ba to pass the board? Ayan, ilang session na yung natapos natin, lalo na sa mga exclusive review. Sino-sino po yung mga nandito na nasa Zoom, mga estudyante natin? Okay, so let's start, no? Pa-share na lang po ako para mabilis tayong matapos, guys. Okay, so let's start with this question. It is a device for converting a varying current from one voltage to another. So again, ano nga po ulit yung techniques and strategy na kailangan nating gawin? Teachers, kailangan intindihin kung ano yung pinakapunto ng tanong. Ano ba yung pinaka-pino-point out ng question? Okay. Ayan. Teacher siya lang Kino. Shout out sa iyo, ma'am. Thank you so much. Na-miss mo po pala ako. Si Teacher Cha. Kumusta po kayo? Lalo na dito sa sa mga dating estudyante natin, no? Okay, so start na tayo, guys. Okay, so ano nga po ulit yung question natin? It is a device for converting a varying current from one voltage to another. So ano po ang sagot dito? Either A, B, C, or D. Is it converter ba, transformer, amplifier, or whopper? So, what is the correct answer here? Is it A, B, C, or D? Ayan. Tingnan natin mga ka-warriors, ha. one voltage to another, no? So, lagi yung tandaan, ano ba yung pinaka-point out ng question? Ano po ba? Yung pinaka-pinupunto. Okay, so current from one voltage to another, no? So, Whopper, is it wrong? Okay, mali po yan si Whopper. So, Whopper, it is a type of loudspeaker, no? Kadalasan ginagamit natin yan saan? Sa mga speaker, sa phone. O, yun yung Whopper na tinatawag natin. So, nakadesign po yan to produce yung mga low frequency sounds and no relation to the voltage conversation. Okay, kaya mali po si letter D. So, pag sinabi nating amplifier, alam niyo naman guys, pag sinabi nating amplifier, no? Amplifier, they will be increase the strength or amplitude of a signal voltage. Okay, so it is talks about the signal and voltage, but it does not convert between different voltage level for the power transfer. Kaya mali po si letter C. Now, again, ano nga po ulit yung technique? Elimination method, no? Yung strategies natin. So, may na-cross out na tayong dalawa, may chance na tayong mapili kung ano ba yung tamang sagot. O, pag-isipan ng maayos, either converter or is it transformer? Okay, converting a varying current from one voltage to another, the answer here is transformer. Hindi po pwedeng si converter. Kasi pag sinabi natin converter, it is a general term for changing the form of energy or signal, no? So it is not specifically for changing the voltage level. So now, bakit tamang sagot sa transformer? Again, pag sinabi nating transformer, it is a electric device po that transfers yung mga electrical energy between two or more circuit. So it is through what? Electromagnetic induction. So, kaya nagkakaroon po, they will use specifically to step up or step down voltage. So, that's why B is the correct answer. Is it transformer? No. So, ayan, tatandaan nyo po ha, a varying current from one voltage to another, automatic, is that a transformer? Maliwanag po ba, teacher? Ulitin natin, saan nga po ginagamit si woofer? They will use in a loudspeaker designed to produce what? To produce the low frequency sound and no relation to the voltage conversation. Okay pa. So next is a three-dimensional figure with a polygonal base and triangular lateral faces. Is a three-dimensional figure with a polygonal base and triangular lateral faces. A. Cube. B. Cylinder. C. Tetrahedron. Or letter D. Prism. So what is the correct answer here? Is it A, B, C, or D? Ayan, pag sinabi nating cubes, ano ba si cubes? Ano ba si cylinder? Ano ba si prism? 'Di ba? So, ayan, tingnan natin yung mga sagot niyo dito sa ating sa ating Facebook page. Hindi ko pala inopen yung Facebook page natin, no?
First line.
Okay, so tingnan natin yung nasa drills natin, no? Okay, so we have,
Sa ating Facebook page.
ayan, shout out kay Teacher Cha. LPT ka na po, ma'am. Oh, thank you, congratulations. Okay, kay Ma'am Maricon Kilang Sipagan. Thank you so much. Kakatapos mo pa lang po mag-o-taking. Saan ka po nag-o-taking, ma'am? Okay, so ayan. Shout out kay Ma'am Ling at kay Ma'am Irish, no? Nandito sila. So, teachers, three-dimensional figure with polygonal base and triangular lateral faces, no? So, yun yung pinaka-point out of the question. So, here, the answer here is letter C. Because when we are talking about prism, they have two identical parallel base, di ba? And it is a rectangular lateral faces. So, it is not talks about the triangular side. Kaya mali po si prism. When it comes cylinder, you know naman pag cylinder. So, it has two circular bases. At naka-curve po yung ibang surface nito. So, wala po siyang polygonal or triangular faces. Okay, so the answer here is tetrahedron. Okay, so letter C is the correct answer because this is the type of pyramid with a triangular base and 3 triangular lateral faces. So that's why ito po yung pinaka-pin point of the question based on the point, no? So cubes, it is wrong. Okay? So next, stair unit, which consists of one thread and one riser. Stair unit, which consists of one thread and one riser. So we have thread, we have letter B, step, C, winders, or letter D, riser. So ang pinag-uusapan natin dito, teachers, dito sa question na to is talks about hagdan. 'Di ba hagdan? Okay. So, ano bang type ng hagdan 'yan? Ayan, shout out pala sa lahat ng nag-o-taking, no? Pumasa na sa board examination. Shout out sa inyo. Shout out sa 17 viewers natin ngayon. Kindly share our live discussion. Okay, sa mga gusto pong mag-avail ng ating promo, naka-promo po tayo, 500 pesos only. Package na po yan, all in one, right? So, thread, unahin natin si thread. 'Di ba? Ang hirap ng majorship natin. Kanina ang pinag-usapan natin, drafting. So, ngayon, papunta tayo sa pagiging karpentero. Okay? So, pagiging karpentero naman ang pag-uusapan natin. Okay, sabi nila step. Ayan. So, si thread kasi, teachers, it is only the horizontal part where you place your foot. Again, ano nga yung thread? Ito po ay naka-horizontal part kung saan inilalagay natin yung mga paa natin. So, it does not include the vertical part. Okay? So, letter C, is it wrong? Kasi pag sinabi nating C, it is talks about the triangular or tapered threads that used to change the direction of the stair. So, there's no the standard unit na ginagamit natin. So, here, the answer here is step. Okay? So, riser, is it wrong? Kasi pag sinabi natin teacher na riser, naka-vertical po ito. O, tandaan ha, sa parts of the hagdan. Okay, ang riser po, naka-vertical po ang board niyan between two threads and that's why it does not include the horizontal part. Diba? So, kang sagot is step. Ano po ba si step? Okay, step is the complete unit of a stair that consisting of one horizontal surface, which is the thread, and one is vertical surface, which is the riser. So that's the step. Maliwanag po? So tandaan, ano nga po ulit sa carpentry ang step? It is the complete unit of the stair consisting of, pag sinabing horizontal surface, anong tawag? Horizontal surface, thread. Pag sinabi nating vertical surface, is that a riser? Maliwanag po ba? Clear? Okay, thank you so much. You got the correct answer, Ma'am Aiko. Ma'am Aiko Melendres Mordido. Shout out po sa inyo, ma'am. Okay, next one. The horizontal distance from the first step to the last riser of stair flight. Ayan, Ma'am Grace, bakit ba kasi pinag-aaralan namin yung pagiging karpentero? Malamang, ang TLE, hindi lang po tayo knowledge. It is more on practical skills. Paano ka magtuturo sa bata kung hindi mo alam yung parts of the stair? 'Di ba? So, kailangan meron tayong action. Kasi 'di ba nga, sa TLE, ang pinakamataas is performance-based, which is nasa 60%. Kaya dapat, as a teachers, alam muna natin yan bago tayo magturo. Okay? So, the horizontal distance from the first step to the last riser of the stair flight. So, pipili po kayo doon. Rise, riser, run, or well. So, ano pang sagot dito? O, bawal tamarin sa pagre-review. Ang tinatamad, di nakakapasa sa board exam. Okay? Bawal tamarin. Okay? So, next, well. Unang tanggalin natin is well. Pag sinabi nating well, it is the open space or void between two flights of the stair. So, it is not talks about the distance measurement. Kaya mali po si letter D. Okay? Wala po siyang kinalaman dito sa tanong. Dito sa pinupunto. No? So, now, we proceed to, anong unang sunod na i-cross out natin? Si rise. Oh, si rise, it is the total vertical height Ano nga po ulit si rise? Total vertical height from the bottom to the top of the stair flight, not horizontal. Okay? Ano nga po si rise? Vertical. Ang tinatanong sa punto, horizontal distance. Mali agad. Okay, so we have two choices. Is it B or C? Riser or run? Okay, ano po ang sagot? Riser or run? The answer is run. Okay, so si riser teachers, riser is at the vertical face of a single step. So hindi po siya measurement as a whole flight. So si run po is the correct answer. Kasi pag sinabi nating run, it is the total horizontal length or distance covered by the entire stair flight. So that's the correct answer. Letter C. Very good. Letter C. Now we proceed to the next question. Is a principal beam extending from the wall? O ito, natapos na tayo guys, no, doon sa sa mga hagdan. Ngayon dito na tayo sa mga beam. O, ang tanong, is a principal beam extending from a wall to wall? So it is the major horizontal support member upon which the floor system is laid. So we have four choices again. Floor joist, is it girder, seal, or letter D, header? So ano po ba yan? Beam extending daw. O, tingnan nyo na yung mga beam sa bahay ninyo. Okay, ano ba yan? Nasa floor joist ba? Nasa girder ba siya? Or seal header? Okay, so pag ganyan, pag sa TLE, minsan habang nagre-review, tingnan ang taas ng bubong. Kasi minsan nasa bubong ang sagot, Charis. Okay. So, ang sagot po dito, teacher, is letter B. Okay? Ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Irish, ang ganda ng apelyido mo. Natutuwa ako sa apelyido mo, ma'am. Okay. So, ito. Sabi nila header. Header ba? Parang si Ma'am Aiko, paborito sa D na babalik. Okay, so si letter D, header is wrong because alam niyo naman si header, ang beam po, they will place over an opening, di ba? So yung door window niya po, siya yung nagke-carry ng load above. O ito, i-drawing ko na lang. Ang hirap i-explain, no? So, di ba, ito yung pinto. So, dyan sa pinto na yan, merong beam dyan. So, hindi po pwede si header. Okay, so a beam placed over an opening, door or window to carry the load above and it is not the main floor support. Hindi po siya yung pinaka main floor na nagsusupport. So, girder is the correct answer kasi si seal po is a horizontal member. Okay? So, yung si seal is nasa horizontal member at the base of the wall window or door frame. So, it is not the part of floor system. Okay? Hindi po siya parte ng floor system. Hindi rin po pwedeng si floor joist. Sa letter A, kasi nasa small, kumbaga it is a smaller parallel beam that support the floorboards. So, they rest on the top of the girders po. So, it is not the main support po, teachers. Okay? So, girder is the correct answer. It is the largest, strongest horizontal structure member that carry the load of the floor and transfer it into the columns or the walls. Okay? So, siya yung nagsusupport. Okay, next one. We proceed to the next question. Okay, ito na. Papasok na tayo sa technical drafting. An imaginary cut taken through an object so as to reveal a shape of interior construction. An imaginary cut taken through an object so as to reveal a shape or interior construction. So, saan siya pasok? Section, sectioning, sectional view, or section lining. So, kung kanina, nasa tayo, masonry, ngayon nasa technical drafting naman tayo. So, ano po ang sagot dito? Section ba? Sectioning, sectional view, or section lining? Okay, so ano po yung tamang sagot dito? Sinong sumagot ng letter A? Yes po. 'Di ba sabi ko sa inyo, ang new curriculum ngayon kahit ICT po kayo, kahit AFA kayo, kahit industrial art kayo or TVT Edman kayo, lahat po ng exam is mix. Hindi porket home economics ang major nyo, home economics lahat ng lalabas ng exam. Okay, may ilan-ilan po dyan na lalabas si industrial art, si sino pa ba? Si ICT at si AFA. Kaya dapat aralin nyo po lahat. Oh, aaralin lahat. Okay po? So kaya 'di ba sa drills namin dito sa sa exclusive discussion namin, lahat ng area ng TLE inaaral namin. Kasi at least 100% no, pasado tayo. Okay, shout out kay JJ Mangs. Okay, JJ Mangs. Sure kayo, is it a section lining? Okay, section lining ba? Sure kayo? May pag-asa pa kayong mag-change ng sagot, hindi pa naman to board exam. Mahilig kayo sa letter D talaga mga mama. Okay, so now, paaralin sa metacognitive skills, elimination method. Di ba sabi ko, lagi mo nang hanapin ang mali bago ang tama. Kaya kayo nagkakamali eh. Di ba? Hanapin mo na yung mali bago yung tama. Saan yung mali dito? Mali po yan sa section lining. Bawal antokin na, kurutin ang sarili. Okay. Section lining. The pattern of lines used in the drawing that's indicate where the material was cut. O hindi naman tinanong sa question. No? Okay? Uy, tawang-tawa si JJ, oh. Tawang-tawa si JJ. Sir JJ, alam kong di nababalik yung pass mo. Charis. Okay. Section lining is the pattern of lines. Okay, pattern lines lang po ito. Okay? Lagi niyong tatandaan, section lining, it is a pattern of lines. It is used in the drawing to indicate where the cut material was cut. Okay? So, yun lang po yung ginagamit dyan. So, ang tinatanong, di ba, imaginary. Imaginary ang tinatanong, imaginary cut. Teachers, letter C is the correct answer. Section. Sectional view, teacher, is it wrong? Kasi pag sinabi natin sectional view, it is the resulting drawing. O resulta na po yan ng drawing or ng image that show the interior. It is not talks about the cut action. Kasi ang tinatanong, di ba, imaginary cut. Di ba? So, sectioning, is it wrong? Sectioning, teachers, process naman siya. Tandaan nyo ha, pag sectioning, process or method of creating sectional views. So, it is not talks about the cut itself. Okay? So, now, bakit tamang sagot si letter C? Letter C is referring to the actual imaginary cut made through a part of an object para maipakita po yung mga internal details. Maliwanag po ba, teacher? So, A is the correct answer. Next. Naulit. Sorry na, guys. Okay? So, now, used to control a circuit from two different locations. Again, I will repeat the question. Used to control a circuit from two different locations. A, single pole or single throw switch. B, double pole or double throw switch. C, three-way switch, or D, two double pole double throw switch. So what is the correct answer here? Is it A, B, C, or D? Two different location po. Used to control a circuit from two different location. Okay, so unang tanggalin natin teacher sa letter D, 2 double pole, double throw switch. Ginagamit po natin sa letter D for the complex switching or motor control. So hindi po natin ginagamit sa letter D for the multi-location lightning. Kaya mali po si letter D. Now, we eliminate letter A, no? So letter A teachers, they will control a circuit from one, it is controlling only one location. Okay, kumbaga it is as simplest, sa madaling salita, it is the on and off switch, di ba? So that's the single pole or single throw switch. So B or C, is it Beta or Charlie? Okay, the answer here is Charlie. Charlie po is the correct answer. Beta is wrong. Bakit mali si double pole? Okay, letter B is the correct answer because they will control two separate circuit and switches between two different circuit, not for two location. Kaya mali po sa letter B. Now, three-way switch is the correct answer, no? Kasi sa three-way switch, they will design in pairs to allow and control of one light or circuit from the different places. So that's why C is the correct answer. Next, a fine line used to show clearly the dimension limits. The fine line used to show clearly the dimension limits. A. Extension line. B. Dimension line. C. Center line. Or letter D. Reference line. So what is the correct answer here? Is that A, B, C, or D? Ano pang tamang sagot? The fine line used to show clearly the dimension limits. A. Extension line. B. Dimension line, or letter D, reference line. So, ano pang sagot dito, mga ka-warriors? Is it extension, dimension, center, or reference? Okay. 1. Shout out kay Ma'am Rhea Magubat Marabi, no? So, now, unang tanggalin natin sa reference line, no? Because reference line, it is talks about or it is used to indicate yung mga starting point or reference point. So, it is not a dimension limit. Kaya mali po si letter D. So, pag pinili nyo naman si letter B, maling decision yan. Bakit po? Bakit mali si letter D ay B? Dimension line. Because this line po, meron po si dimension line na arrowhead. So, it is both ends which show the measurement value by itself. Pinapakita nyo po yung measurement by itself. Ang tinatanong, the fine line used to show clearly the dimension limits. Pinapakita niya yung dimension limit. Ang sagot is extension line. And center line, mali po. Kasi sa center line, thin line po ito that consisting of long and short dashes, no? So, it is used to show the center of a circle, arcs, or symmetrical parts. Kaya mali po si letter C. Bakit tama ang sagot sa extension line? Teacher, pag sinabi nating extension line, it is a thin line that extending from the object that indicate the exact point where the dimension or start at the end. So, siya po yung naglilimit, si letter A. Hindi po si letter C. Maliwanag po, extension line po yan. A. A horizontal guideline drawn between cap line teacher and baseline used to determine the general height of a lowercase letter. A. Cap line. B. Drop line. C. Baseline. Or letter D. Waistline. So, what is the correct answer here? Again, alamin kung ano yung punto ng tanong. A horizontal guideline drawn between cap line and baseline used to determine the general height of a lowercase letter. Ito ba ay si A, cap line? Ito ba si B, drop line? C, baseline? Or D, waistline? So, dito teachers, unang tanggalin natin is si cap line. Kasi si cap line, it is the uppermost. Uppermost po yan. So, ibig sabihin ni cap line, it is a uppermost guideline, so that marks the maximum height of a capital letters. Okay? So, si drop line naman, it is a lowest guide. O, kumbaga, it is the lowest guideline that marks the dip of the letters. For example, ito. O, di ba, apat yan. O. So, ito, letter G. O, siya yung pinaka-lowest part, drop line. O, one of the sample, letter J, letter Q. O, yung dito sa baba, ito po yung tinatawag nating drop line. Yung nasa taas naman, ito ang top line. Maliwanag po. So now, we proceed to the baseline. Mali din po si baseline. Kasi ang baseline, it is the bottom guide, it is the bottom guideline where all the letter rest or sit on. For example, ito baseline to. Ito baseline. So, ang sagot po dito is letter D, waistline. Si waistline, it is the middle guideline between cap and baseline to determine the main body height of a small letter like A, C, E, and M. So, ito po yan, nasa gitna mismo. Okay po, nasa gitna mismo po si letter, letter D. For example, si A, si B, si C. Maliwanag po ba, teacher? So, kung ito, ayan. So, ito si cap line, ito si baseline. Itong nasa gitna, ito si waistline. Kasi ito, sa baba, ito yung tinatawag nating drop line. Maliwanag po ba? So, this is the correct answer. Maliwanag po? So, next. The commonly used method in making isometric drawing. The commonly used method in making isometric drawing. A. Lining method. B. Angle method. C. Pictorial method. Or is it the box method? So, ano po ang tamang sagot dito? Is it lining method ba? Box method? Angle method? Or pictorial? So, ano nga po ang tanong? Use method in making isometric drawing, no? So, unang tanggalin natin si angle method. So, si angle method po, teachers, it is referring to the setting angles, but it is not the systematic process used to construct the drawing. Kaya mali po si letter B. Now, we proceed to the letter A, lining method. Lining method po, teachers, is a general term for drawing lines, so it is not the specific to isometric projection. Kaya mali po si letter A. So, now, what is the correct answer? Is it a box method? Letter C is wrong. Box method is the correct answer. Pictorial po. Pictorial method, it is a broad category of a drawing that show yung mga 3D. Okay, so yung mga 3D, they will appears in isometric, but it is just one type of pictorial. Maliwanag po? So, letter D is the correct answer. Okay, letter D po, teachers, it is the standard and most common technique where you first draw a box that representing the overall dimension, then they will cut out the details inside it. So, kaya tamang sagot po si delta. Next, it is a build-up frame commonly employed on a long span roof and supported by internet. Okay? By the internet columns or the partition. So, it is a series of triangles used to distribute loads and stiffen the structured spacing when offer flexibility for the interior as well as strength and rigidity. So, what is the correct answer? Is it A, B, C, or D? Grips? Is it rafter, truss, or laminated roof? So, what is the correct answer here? Okay, so ano po ang sagot dito? Is it rafter ba? Okay, rafter po ba? Again, basahin po yung point ng question. It is a build-up frame, commonly employed on a long span of the roof. Okay, so it is unsupported by intermediate columns or partition, no? So it is a series of triangles used to distribute load, stiffen the structure spacing, which offers flexibility for the interior as well as strength and rigidity. So, unang tanggalin natin dito, teachers, is letter D. Laminated roof. So, si laminated roof, they will refers to the materials or the construction type of the roof. So, kumbaga, it is not the supporting frame. Okay? Kaya mali po yan. Next, GERPS or GERTS. Itong si GERTS. Ito naman po si GERTS, it is the horizontal members. Okay? Horizontal members po siya that will used to support a wall panel or siding. So, it is not a part of the root frame. Okay? So, hindi po siya parte ng roof frame. So, next. Next. Okay, so we have two choices, B or C. The answer is letter C. Rafter is wrong. Okay? Okay. Rafter. So, rafter, it is a sloping beams that support the roof covering but usually require yung mga support in the middle for a long span. Okay? So, next, truss is wrong answer, no? Truss is the correct answer because truss, it is the structural framework po that made of triangles that designed to cover a wide span without needing support in the middle. Kaya tamang sagot si letter C. Okay, so a drawing instrument that serve as a guide in drawing vertical and diagonal lines in triangles. So it is generally used in drawing horizontal line. A. Triangle. B. The T-square. C. Triangular scale or letter D. French curve. Okay, so ano po ang tamang sagot dito? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, so ano pang sagot? A drawing instrument that serve as a guide in drawing vertical and diagonal lines in a triangles. So it is generally used in drawing horizontal line. Triangle ba? T-square, triangular scale, French curve. Okay? So, next. French curve, is it wrong? Kasi French curve, they will use to draw a regular or smooth curve line. So, it is not a straight line. Okay, for ano to? A regular drawing. Okay, yung mga curve lang. Okay, so next, si triangle teachers, mali po yan. Because triangles, ginagamit po natin ito to draw a vertical or inclined and also the diagonal line. So, it is rest on the T-square, no? So, T-square is the correct answer here. Triangular scale, is it wrong? Kasi pag sinabi nating triangular scale, ginagamit po natin ito used only for the measuring and scaling the distance. So, it is not for drawing lines. Okay po? So, T-square is the correct answer, no? Because they will consisting of a head and straight edges. So, it is laid along the drawing board and it is the primary guide. Okay, primary guide for the drawing or horizontal line. Okay? So next, it is a part of the drainways. Dito na tayo sa pagiging plumbing. Okay, pagiging tubero. It is the part or it is a part of the drainways system that allows you to gain access for cleaning clogged lines. So is it sewer, grade, pictures, or clean out? Okay, so what is the correct answer here? Again, elimination method, tanggalin sa sewer. Anong purpose the sewer? Underground po yan. Okay, we will use si sewer because it is the main underground pipe that carries waste away from the building. So it is not a part of access point. Kaya mali po si letter A. Okay, grade is wrong because pag sinabi natin grade, it is referring to the slope or angle of the pipe needed for the proper drainage. Okay? So, fixtures is wrong. Okay. Fixtures po, ito po yung mga devices that we will use in sink, toilet, and the bathtubs. No? So, doon natin siya ginagamit where the water is used and waste enter the system. So, the answer here is clean out. Okay, clean out is the correct answer, no? Because it is the special fitting installed in the interval in pipes that can be opened to insert the tools and to remove blockage. Kaya clean out is the correct answer. Maliwanag po. Naunawaan po ba, future LPTs? Okay, in plumbing, DWB stands for, anong meaning ng DWB? Is it drainage, waste, vent? B, dirt, wage, vacuum? C, drainage, waste, vacuum? D, drainage, water, or vent? So what is the correct answer here? Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the correct answer here? All right, the answer here is, anong letter po ba? Okay. So, ang meaning ng DWB is drainage, waste, and vent. Okay, si letter B, C, and D, is it wrong? Dirt, waste, and vacuum po, it is incorrect because this term is not used in plumbing terminology. Itong ano na to, itong tatlo na to. So, A is the correct answer. Okay? Drainage, waste, vent, it is the standard abbreviation for the system that removes the wastewater and provide air circulation to prevent what? Siphoning. Kaya sagot is letter A. Okay po. So next one. Prevent the back passage of air. Prevent the back passage of air without materially affecting the flow of sewage through it. A. Vent. B. DMV. C. Stock. Or letter D. Truck. So what is the correct answer here? Is it A, B, C, or D? Ano po ang sagot? All right. Is it B, C, or D? Ay, nako Lord. So, vent, unang tanggalin natin sa vent, no? Kasi ang vent, they will allow air to enter the system para mabalance po yung pressure. So, it does not block the air from coming back. Kaya mali po si vent. Okay? So, stock is wrong. Because stock, it is the vertical pipe po, teacher, no? Pag sinabing vertical pipe, they will extend through the what? Through the roof that serve as the main vent. Diba? Kaya mali si stock. So we have two choices. Either si DMV or si trap. The answer is letter D. Is it trap? And DMV is wrong. Okay? So hindi po yan ginagamit for the standard plumbing. Okay, so trap is the correct answer because trap, it is U-shape. Naka-U-shape po ito, teacher, ha? Naka-U-shape po yan, yung pipes na yan, na siya mismo yung nag-hold ng water. So, this water seal blocks and the sewer gases and odors from entering the room while they will allowing the waste to flow through. So, kaya tamang sagot is trap. Okay, next. The system of sewer or drainage of a town. The system of sewer or drainage of a town. A. Sewer system. B. Drainage system. Okay, C. Sewerage, or letter D. Riser. So what is the correct answer here? Is it riser ba? Okay. So elimination method ulit tayo, no? Drainage system, mali po yan. Kasi sa drainage system, it is usually referred to a surface of water or rain, teacher. So, kumbaga, ulitin natin. Drainage system, it is usually a surface water or rainwater removal. So, it is not talks about the waste water sewage. Okay? Okay, next, sewer system. Sewer system, they will referring to the pipes in the structure, but it is less specific than the technical term, no? So the answer is sewerage. Riser is wrong because riser, it is a vertical pipe used to carry water or waste from one floor to another, no? So letter C is the correct answer. C. Okay? So thank you, Ma'am Laarni. Okay, sewerage is the correct answer. Because sewerage, it is the complete network. Again, pag sinabing sewerage, ito po ay complete network and the system of the sewer pipes, and it is the treatment facilities for collecting and disposing of a sewage in an area. Kaya ang sagot po dyan is sewerage. Okay? Next, describe water that is safe for drinking and cooking purpose. A. Potable. B. Good. C. Great. Or letter D. Fair. So, paano mo ba ma-describe that water is safe for drinking and cooking purposes. So, ayan, good is wrong because it is general descriptive word naman, di ba? So, it is not the technical term na ginagamit natin for the plumbing, no? So, great is wrong answer, fair is wrong. Okay, so potable is the correct answer kasi potable water, it is the official term used to describe the water that is free from the harmful bacteria and chemicals. So, it is safe for a human consumption po. Kaya tamang sagot si Alpha. Next, it is known as a two-point perspective drawing. It is known as two-point perspective drawing. A, angular perspective. B, parallel perspective. C, double perspective. Or letter D, dual perspective. So, anong klaseng perspective ba to? Is it A, B, C, or D? Angular ba? Double? Parallel? Okay, shout out kay Ma'am Kat May Pardelo, Marial Antercristo, Laarne Impreso Caluzin Adornado, ayan, JJ Mangs. Okay, so now, ano pong sagot? Sure kayo? Teacher, dual perspective is wrong. Okay, it is not the standard classification and technical drawing. Double perspective naman, it is not recognized as a technical term in a drawing, no? So the answer here is angular perspective. Ang parallel po, parallel perspective, kaya po siya mali because they have two-point perspective. So the object is drawn at an angle to the viewers with two vanishing point. Okay, so that's the correct answer. Letter A. Parallel perspective, again, it is also called one point perspective only, a vanishing vanishing point used with the face of the object and parallel to the viewer. So the answer is letter A. Mali po si letter B. Now, bakit tamang sagot si angular perspective? Angular perspective, it is also called two-point perspective. The object is drawn an angle to the viewer with the vanishing point of the horizon line. So the answer is letter A. Next, are circle having no common center? Are circles having no common center? A, concentric center. B, ellipse. C, diameter. Or letter D, eccentric circle. So what is the correct answer here? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, ano po ang tamang sagot dito? Okay, so concentric circle, is it wrong? Because it is the circle that share the same center point, no? So it is different radius. Okay, mali. Ellipse naman, it is an oval shape. Ginagamit natin to sa oval shape, not in a circle. Diameter, it is the straight line passing through what? Through the center of a circle. So it is a measurement, not a shape. Okay, eccentric circle is the correct answer. Letter D, because circle drawn with different center points, so they do not share a common center. Okay, so next. Okay. Okay, the following are the function. Okay. The following are the function that accept A, it's regulate body temperature. B, it's promote healthy skin. B, C, it helps with digestion. Or letter D, it prevents the nutrients. Okay. Okay, so what is the correct answer here? All right. So the answer here is letter C. Ay, letter D. Kasi ang tinatanong, the following are function of the body except. Okay. So kung makikita nyo si A, si B, si C, lahat yan nagpa-function sa katawan natin. Regulates body temperature, the blood circulation and water balance, help to control body heat. Pag sinabi naman natin it promotes healthy skin, they have a proper hydration and nutrition to deliver the cells that keeps skin healthy, no? It helps with the digestion, fluids and body flows. They will support the digestive process. So, ang naiba lang po dito sa letter D. Okay, sabi dito, it prevents the nutrients to move around the body. So, the body system po, they will transport the nutrients. So, they not block or prevent them from moving. So, kaya mali po si letter D. Next, the following are the tips for chopping except. The following are the tips for chopping except. Okay. A. Chop food items with safety in mind. B. Use a sharp knife to chop. C. Cut too fast. Or letter D. Cut down with a knife at set interval. So, ang sagot po dito, ang tinatanong, the following are the tips for chopping except. Ang naiba lang po dito, letter C. Cut too fast. Okay, di have a possibility na maputol kamay natin, no? So, dito, si letter A, mali, because letter A is the correct practice, no? We need to, we always prioritize the safety to avoid accident. Si letter B naman, correct practice din po si letter B because this knife is designed for efficient and safe chopping. Letter D, correct practice din po yan because steady control stroke ensure even cuts and safety. So, ang naiba lang po si letter C. Bakit? Cutting quickly, they will increase the risk of slipping and cutting yourself. Kasagot si letter C. Okay po. Now, we proceed to the next question. This is the last question, teachers, no? All of this food are good source of vitamin C. Which one has the most vitamin C? A. 1 cup of sliced strawberries. B. 1 cup of chopped green chili peppers. C. 1 cup of orange section. Or letter D. 1 cup of diced tomatoes. So, what is the correct answer here? Okay, ilang cup pa? Okay, the answer here, ang most vitamins po dito is letter B. Okay, letter A, is it wrong? Kasi ang letter A is strawberry, they will contain 98 mg of vitamin C. So itong itong chopped green and chili peppers, they will contain 240 mg. Okay, so ibig sabihin, siya po ang pinakamaraming vitamin C. Si orange naman, they have 96 mg. And the tomatoes, we have 23. Okay, so kaya ang tamang sagot is letter B. Okay po. So teachers, thank you for watching, no? So maya-maya po, may drills pa rin po tayo. Abangan po yan at 8 p.m. Okay po. So, end na po tayo. Hala. Ngalod-ngalod na, tita. Tita. Bye-bye! Thank you for watching. So, tomorrow ulit po. See you!